Hey guys, it's Miss Kerwin. I just wanted to go through a couple of different word problems that you're going to see this week on our volume problems in math. So the first one might look something like this. It says a rectangular prism has a top face with an area of 20 feet squared and a height of 5 feet. So what I'm picturing, a lot of times these don't come with pictures. So just in my brain though, I'm picturing a rectangular prism. And it said that this top face, so like the top of the box, a face is a whole flat surface on a prism. So the top face is 20 feet squared. So I'm picturing like this whole, let me get some red or something. This whole top chunk, like all this, is 20 feet squared. And then the height over here is 5 feet. It's 5 feet tall. I should have made that black go on top of the lines because now I can hardly see my 20. Okay, so I know, if I think to myself, I know that the volume formula is always volume equals length times width times height, right? We already know that. So I'm thinking to myself, wait a second, I only have two numbers right here and I have 3 spots for numbers in my formula. But if you think about it, you know that area, because that's what I heard is area, is length times width, right? So we know that we can plug in this 20 for this whole chunk. So I already know that my area of one face is 20. Now all I have to do is multiply by the height, and the height was 5. Now there's 2 different ways you can solve this problem. You might be able to do it in your head because you might be able to do 2 times 5 and then tack on another 0. Do you remember doing that from way back? That was probably, oh my gosh, September, October. The other way we can always do it is, oh gosh, no. Nope. There we go. Oh, geez. The other way, no! Why do I keep doing this? The other way that we could, no! Guys, this is so bad. Delete. Get out of there. Okay. The other way that we can do it is we can, of course, stack it up. So it says 20 times 5 like this. Either way will work. And either way, you'd get the same answer. No. Same answer. There it goes. Okay. So I'd go straight up and go 5 times 0 is 0. And then I go diagonal. 5 times 2 is 10. I got 100 and I would call it cubic feet. If I did it over here, I would go 2 times 5 is 10. And then I tack on my extra 0, that's 100. And again, I would call that cubic feet, which would look like feet with a little 3 up in the air. Boom. That's your answer. Let's try another one. Sometimes you're just given a picture. So now it's like kind of the opposite. It just says find the volume and all we have is a picture. But I can see here that they've marked off our area on top and then our height over here. So again, I'm going to start by writing my formula. Length times width times height. And then I can just plug in my numbers. So again, if I have the area of this face, then I already know that whole chunk of length times width, because that's what area is. Area is length times width of a flat square. So I'm going to plug in my 20, and I'm going to multiply by my height, which is 12. Again, 2 different ways I can solve this problem. I can, of course, stack it up and solve it the standard algorithm way. That will always work. Oh, geez. But if I wanted to do it the kind of faster or easier way, then I'll just look at, oh my goodness gracious, guys, I tell you, 2 times 12 and then tack a 0 on it. So if you know 2 times 12 in your head, you might know your 12s. You could count by 2s 12 times, or you could stack it up, 12 times 2 over here. But I know that 12 times 2 is 24. And I can't forget to tack on that 1 0. And my units this time were inches. So I'm going to put inches and I'm going to do cubed since this is a volume problem. And I'm multiplying 3 numbers. So it gets a 3 up in the air for my exponent. Let's try one more. Here he is. This time I have the area over here for 40 feet and I have the 7 for our height this way. It doesn't matter if it's on the top or if it's on this side, we still use the same formula. It's basically like they had a tall cereal box, but oops, they tipped it over, right? So it doesn't matter if things are, you know, on the wrong side or it looks different. Still always works. So I'm going to do my formula. Length times width times, oops, I forgot my times sign. There it is. And I'm going to plug in what I have. So I have my area that I will use for this whole length times width. And right now it says 40. And then my height is just going to be my other number, which is the 7. So now I'm going to use that shortcut again where I do my facts that I know, which is 4 times 7. And I'll give you a second to think. 4 times 7 is 28. And then I'm going to tack 1 0 on the back. So I get 280, and this time it's feet. And I'm going to say cubed again. Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you soon.